Welcome to Random Campfire. This episode is a modelling episode. And we're going to be looking at paint stripping of figures. To do this, do we use the wide range of available chemical strippers? No, we're not going to. We're actually going to use something much simpler. We're going to use a bottle of meths. Yes, you heard it right, a bottle of meths. The project for this example is going to be 5, these are white metal wargaming figures, which as you can see have been painted in the past and bought cheap. We're going to return them back to hopefully bare metal, ready for repainting. So what will we need? We're going to require obviously a bottle of meths, an old toothbrush, container for rinsing off in, and a jam jar to put the meths in for soaking. This process will work equally well for metal and plastic figures. The only difference is the amount of time you leave plastic figures in the meths. I generally do it for about an hour, but with these metal ones we can leave them for much longer. So meths into the jar, pop the figures in, pop the lid back on, give it a little shake and leave it for 24 hours. After 24 hours you can see the paint is already starting to dissolve. So, time to get scrubbing. Rubber gloves, great idea at this point, otherwise your hands will change to whatever colour the primary colour of your figures was. Let's have a look at the first one. Basically all we're doing is washing off the mess. As you can see, the paint is coming away quite nicely. Some will clean easier than others, but that's okay. It's not a single stage process. So you don't get bored, let's just increase the speed of the film while we whoosh through the last set. As you can see, this black one didn't clean very well. As you can see, gloves, good idea at this point by the state that they're now turning. So, I'm going to pop them back in the meths again. I'm going to leave them this time for an hour just to get through to the last levels of paint and get them cleaned off. And when we scrub them this time, we're also going to use a soft wire brass brush just to get the last of it off. Here's that troublesome black one. with the wire brush, that paint is coming off quite nicely. So there we have it, the cleaned up version. So let's just compare them back to how we started and where we finished. As you can see, horribly painted on the left, nice and shiny on the right, ready for repriming and repainting. Thank you for watching this episode from the Random Campfire. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you did, like, share, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time.